My name is Barbara Long, author of Keep Your Eye on the Prize, a young person's guidebook to adulthood. In the first video clip, I described some of the concerns that I have about our young people who are in the transition period from high school to college and on, especially those starting college, because of the stress that they're under. If you are a parent and your child is entering this transition period, you may think, as I did, that when you leave them off at college, your job as a parent is done. I have news for you. It's not. These transition years in your child's life are fraught with peril. Let me share some statistics and personal stories with you. Alcohol. The #1 cause of death for teens and young adults is an alcohol-related auto accident. And unfortunately, underage drinking is by no means rare. A CDC survey found that 75% of students have tried alcohol and 25% describe a recent episode of heavy drinking, which is 5 or more drinks over a couple of hours. Risky sexual behavior. A survey found that 25% of our college students describe inconsistent condom use over the past month, putting them at risk for unwanted pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases, and HIV. Finally, suicide. Suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death in the 18 to 24-year-old age group, and the 2nd leading cause of death among college students alone. And what causes this? Depression is the #1 cause, and 25% of our teens has depression, the number increasing in their 20s. But stress also factors into this and all of the problems that I described, especially for those starting college. When my daughter was going through her transition years, the stories of people that we knew added a brutal new reality to these statistics. The kid who drove drunk, hit an embankment, killing himself and 3 other students in the car. The sole survivor today lives with the physical and emotional scars of that one night long ago. The college freshman girl who went to a party with her friends, got drunk, and had a blackout. She discovered the next morning that she had been sexually assaulted by a stranger and had no memory of the event. She had to be escorted, sobbing and distraught, to the emergency room, where she received the morning after pill, treatment for sexually transmitted diseases, and she had to be followed for months for possible HIV. And we all remember Natalie Holloway, intoxicated, abducted, gone. Fast forward 10 years. Now my son was entering his transition years. For this younger digital generation, now the internet and social media added complexity, good things, and problems. More stories. The friend who had been bullied in elementary and junior high school and marginalized in high school now withdrew completely into marijuana and a cyber world of virtual friends. You may remember Tyler Clementi, the 18-year-old college freshman who threw himself off the George Washington Bridge after learning that his roommate had secretly videoed his romantic encounter with a peer and streamed it over the internet. And speaking of the internet, What about the websites that will teach your children to become anorexic? Anorexia is a vicious disease, often becomes chronic, and has the highest mortality rate of any mental disorder, up to 20%. These are just some of the statistics and personal stories that compelled me to write my book, Keep Your Eye on the Prize, a young person's guidebook to adulthood. It's written for young people and their parents who want to partner with them to learn the essential emotional skills they need to lead a happy, healthy, and productive life. The book is available from its website, keepyoureyontheprize.org, or digitally through Barnes & Noble.